A very good evening to our viewers and welcome back to Tolerance Oval once again for Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025 match number 10. Ultraart CC will be taking on ALS Superstars. We got a wonderful game on our hands. Let's head down to the center to find what happened at the toss. A very good evening to our viewers right around the world and welcome to this live broadcast of Abu Dhabi Capital 2025. Match number 10, Altrad CC will be taking on ALS Superstars. I've got the two captains, Junaid Shamsu and Jonathan Fiji, and the honorable match referee is Mr. Harvey Botha. We are all set with a flip of the coin from Junaid Shamsu. Heads is the call from Jonathan. Come down as?
Heads.
Well, Jonathan, congratulations. Good start. Won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll have a ball first.
And obviously played a lot of cricket here. You think that there's something early on?
Yeah, I think for first 6 overs we noticed there will be quite a bit of swing on offer, but I think the reason why we want to bowl first, I think chasing. I think we are confident with chasing, and we know whatever they set, we'll feel like we can chase it down.
Yesterday we had a low scoring game here on this track. What do you think would be the reason? Is it the lack of application with the bat or some high quality bowling?
I think a bit of both actually. Karwan top bowling attack, but I think if you apply yourself first 6 overs, first 8 overs, if you get through that, wickets in hand, later on you can accelerate and score. Like how the previous game we had where Lexington was struggling in the first 10, they got over 110 in the last 10 overs. So if you apply yourself, there's runs on offer. If you bowl well, there's wickets as well. So both of that, yeah.
Okay, Jonathan, now tell us regarding this surface. You spoke about it yesterday, what happened, but today, what sort of score you think that you can restrict them now?
I think again we'll take 160, 170. I think similar to last game. I think if we can restrict them anywhere around there, we'll chase it down. Yeah.
Go well, all the best.
Thank you.
Well, Junaid lost the toss, batting first. You don't mind on this surface?
Especially overall last some matches already I see also some surfaces the changes also the wicket is already changes. I have also planning to do bowling, but it's okay anyway. We lost the toss anyway. We have to plan for according the batting. Let's see what will happen.
You are batting as an opener, right?
Yeah, it's now last 2 years I am doing opening bats. Alhamdulillah, going good.
Keep up your form. All the best for this game.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Well, that's the news from the centre. Jonathan Fiji, the captain of ALS Superstars. He's won the toss and he's decided to bowl first. There you go. The news from the centre. ALS Superstars. They've won the toss and they've opted to bowl first. These conditions, it's the same track used yesterday. So we expect a little bit of movement early on. And that's the side for Ultraart CC. Khalid Shah and Junaid Shamsuddin at the top of the order. You got Surjit, who's a fine number 3. Yayan Karan Rai, a fine young talent. Muhammad Alan, who's also been in very good form. Zishan Abid is the wicketkeeper. Muhammad Rizwan, the all-rounder. You got plenty of class there. Madhu as well. You got Muslim, Kiran, Ali, Hasnani. So a strong side. And it's going to be a wonderful contest. They got all bases covers. And as far as ALS Superstars, there are plenty of superstars in that lineup. Rita Irwin is a class act at the top of the order. Jonathan Fiji, Prithvi Madhu, Usaid Amin, Aryan Lakra, Ansh Tandon, Ali Nasir, Ajay Kumar, Zishan Nasir with that extra bit of pace. The left arm race spinner, Udesh Suri. Muhammad Samir is the left arm quickie as well. So both teams looking strong and raring to go. That's a points table so far. If you look at Group A, Lexington at the top. It is pretty much the open pool, you could say. All teams winning just one game out of 2. But when you talk about Group B, that's where CSS ruling the roost, 2 out of 2. And Karwan won last night as well. 3 games, 2 wins. 7 districts with a win of 2 games. And Volcano Sports Academy virtually out of this competition with 3 losses. A lot to play for to evenly match sides. And you got the 2 umpires out there in the middle. Mr. Harry and Rizwan Shah. And the 2 openers, dynamic pair, 2 powerful players at the top of the order. Junaid Shamsuddin and Khalid Shah. So plenty of exciting cricket coming your way in this contest. Same surface used yesterday. We saw plenty of wickets fell. Karwan were bowled out for 134 in reply. Volcano Sports Academy were bowled out for 54. So there is that tinge of green grass. We expect the ball to do something off the seam. The odd ball might just keep a little low as well. Rizwan Shah there, the umpire making sure everything is in order. Khalid Shah marking his guard. Dangerous player. We all know how good a player he is. Khalid Shah when he gets going. But he's got a very serious challenge to cope up on this surface. Early on with the new ball, Zishan Nasir has got that extra pace. The ability to bring the ball into the right-handers and away from the left-handers. There's a wide-ish third slip as well. Going through his run-up. Making sure that everything is right. The side screen, it's been fixed. Moments away from the first ball of this contest. Match number 10 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup is about to get underway. Zishan Nasir to operate with the new ball. All is in readiness. Play, gentlemen, says Iswancha. And we are about to get underway. Well, that still is a little bit of delay, but it won't be long before we have the first delivery. There you go. Zishan Nasir running in. Down the leg side, and it's so close to the leg stump. Right there was slightly wrong-footed, but he did well to stop that one. Aryan Lakra in the slips. First delivery was just a little wavered. Down the leg side again, and it's given us another wide. So 2 wides to start off for Zishan Nasir. He's getting good carry, and he's getting a little bit of movement of the seam. All he needs to draw the left-hander into playing that cover drive. There's a slip in place early on. You can always make the batter play away from his body around that off-stump channel. Gives charge and he hits it hard. Udit Suri, good work. He's a fantastic young fielder. So Khalid Shah making his intentions pretty clear. He wants to dominate. He wants to give charge. Early on with the new ball, it's about setting the tone for both the teams. Get off to a good start. That eases the pressure in the dressing room. If you can pick a few early wickets, it really gets you going as well. Another wayward delivery. 3 for none, 3 wide so far from Zishan Nasir. Won't be a bad idea for him to come around the wicket, target that off stick, and then move the ball away from the left-hander. Oh, that hits him somewhere near the wrist or the elbow. He was looking in quite a discomfort tackling that short ball. Khalid Shah, well, he looks in a lot of pain here. This could be really, really serious because Zishan Nasir has got that extra pace. And Khalid Shah took evasive action. Just really was no commitment into that stroke. He was trying to bail out of that short ball. Back live after slight interruption in play. Khalid Shah was hit on the wrist. He's had medical attention, and at the moment he's at the non-strikers end, which will give him a breather. Junaid Shamsuddin has been hit on the gloves. They go up. It's nothing off the bat. Another delivery from Zishan Nasir hitting the wrist. So that will be a nasty one as well. Look at that replay. Steep bounce. It was through the shot a little early, caught in the slip, but nothing off the bat or the gloves. Nicely pulled away from Junaid Shamsuddin in front of square. He will pick up just a single. Khalid Shah was looking for the comeback for the second. Not there. It's all happening. Eventful first over so far. 3 wides. A couple of times he's struck Khalid Shah and Junaid Shamsuddin on the wrist, but I think Zishan Nasir, he can afford to pitch the ball up here and go really full. Khalid Shah, will be interesting to how he goes about it now. Makes room. That's too wide of off stump. And it buys. It kept on curving away as it passed the batter. Ridha Irwin diving away. It swung. It kept on going. Oh, great effort from the wicket keeper, but it was always tough. He's getting the movement, but he's not quite getting his line right. Well, Khalisha will again have some medical attention as we dive into a little break. Back live. It's been a long over, the first one. Couple of times both batters hit on the wrist, and Khalisha unfortunately had to retire hurt. That brings Yashin Karan Roy to the crease. Nicely played on the offside. And for eventful first over, 9 for none. Nine for none. It's going to be Ajay Kumar to operate with the new bowler. Another fine young bowler. He's really come of age in the last year or so. He's caught the eye of a lot of franchise owners. Picked for this year's ILT as well. Ajay Kumar. Fine talent. You will love these conditions, bowling from the far end. There's variables bounce in this surface. The odd ball just kicking pace-wise. It's a slow deck. It's not really fizzing through. It's more than fizzing through. It is just climbing. A bit of tennis ball bounce in the surface. Hands playing square of the wicket, playing those big shots through the line will be tough. You have to wait for the ball and play late. Pitched outside leg stump. Shamsu was looking to just flick it. Leg bias is the signal from the umpire. Yayan Karan Roy is a fine young player, played well. They recently concluded Emirates D20. Very organized player at the crease. Good technique, solid temperament. Just like that. Look at that. Forward defense, played it with the full face of the bat and the presence of mind to pick up a quick single. That's superb running as well. Match number 10 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Live and exclusive from the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Beautiful venue. Lovely atmosphere. Oh, very, very good delivery. Excellent delivery, that one. From Ajay Kumar. He's someone who doesn't move his feet a great deal, Junaid Shamsuddin. So that's wonderful stuff. Bowling in the right areas. Looks to play that big shot. It was way, way wide off stump and given as a wide. So bowlers, they just need to be patient here on this surface. Yesterday, someone like Salman Salim picked up a fifer for Karwan, bowled with great discipline and accuracy, and let the pitch do the work for you rather than you trying to force a wicket of every delivery and push too hard. You just need to settle into a groove. Pitch will do its work just like that, there and thereabouts. Just need to be consistent. That's all you want. Nice drive. Finds the gap. Fast outfield. That'll be the first boundary. Finally breaks the shackles with a nice cover drive, Junaid Shamsuddin. Just over pitching on that occasion. Beautifully played. 16 without loss after 2 overs. Sixteen for none after 2 overs. Khalid Shah retired hurt, was struck on the raced first over of Zishan Nasir. Even that delivery, just deep bounce, inward movement. He is sharp, Zishan Nasir. But at times, you do feel that he can afford to bowl slightly fuller length, a yard fuller, bring those stumps into play. Try to hit those stumps and pads if he can. To pick up wickets, sometimes you need to take a little bit of risk. That risk is what you invite the batter to come onto the front foot. Poor delivery. Help on his way for 4. Not in great control there, Junaid Shamsuddin, but it was once again wavered from Zishan Nasir. Really bowling it short, wide of the crease, angled in. Now fine leg, that's 4. Little bit of bat, all it takes. You just need to be really, really consistent. That's much better. Although it was slipping down the leg side, but the length was just about perfect. If you can invite that cover drive, bowl it from wide of off stump, prodigious inward movement, he can go through the defenses. And he's got that extra pace as well. Oh, this has gone up and over the head of the keeper, racing down towards the third man. Another sharp delivery. It will be interesting to see the signal from the umpire. Was it glove? It seemed like was off the bat. Oh, the gloves. It just balloon up in the air. He's making life difficult on this surface with that steep bounce, Zishan Nasir. I was looking to pull. Gets beaten. Yeah, it was given runs. So definite chance there. It didn't go on to hand, but Junaid was not in control. So moral victory there for Zishan Nasir. He's making the batters hop. Pitched up delivery, a little bit of a way movement, and it's been given as wide. Well, he was very interested, and that caught behind shout immediately went up. Ritya was not interested, or Aryan Lakra at first slip. Just sheer excitement there from the big fast bowler more than anything. Down the leg side again, help on his way for 4. Poor delivery from Zishan. A couple of times in this over, he is gifted a couple of boundaries to Junaid. 28 for none after 3 overs. Ajay Kumar continuing in a beautiful drive, but went straight to cover. Yeah, he's a beautiful player to watch. Technically solid, and when he does drive, he drives with the full face of the bat, that high elbow. Good technique. Elegant right-hander. Loose shot on that occasion. Ajay Kumar hitting that perfect length. Not really full, not really short. That in-between length, 4 to 6 meter mark. That's where you want to be as a fast bowler. And from 3.2 overs, this surface exactly looks like the way it has played yesterday. Not much change in terms of pace and bounce. The odd ball stopping. Bowlers are in business here on this track. If you bowl well enough. That was beautifully played though from Yayan, and he picks up a couple. That was just a forward block and just went off the meat of the bat for a couple of runs. Technically, he's looking pretty sound here. Is Yayan Kiran Roy. Ajay Kumar, he'll be looking to draw him forward. There's a slip in place. You can angle it across and make him play away from the body, chase something wide. He's knocked him over with the in swinger. Couple of away swingers, and he set him up for that in dipper. High class bowling here from Ajay Kumar. And a loose shot. Look at the gap between bat and pad. And he pegs the off stump back. Perfect strike from Ajay Kumar. 30 for 1. $30 for 1 after a wonderful start with the ball from ALS. Nice drive. On the offside, chase is on. Excellent slide. Good work there from Usaid Amin. He's giving the ball a chance here to swing. 32 for 1. Just got rid of Yayan Kiran Roy with the beauty of that in swinger. Nice coming around the wicket. This is interesting. Nicely played. Square of the wicket. He started off really well. A confident drive, and now he goes square of the wicket to finish the fourth over. 36 for 1 as we look at the replay. Was beautifully played. Right on top of the bounce. 36 for 1 after 4. $36 for 1 after 4 overs. Junaid Shamsuddin, 15 of 12. But another change here. Samir into the attack. Starts off with a wayward delivery. Offside off stump. Swinging away. And nicely left alone as well. You don't want to be playing at something wide of your eye line and without control. Nice discipline there from Junaid Shamsuddin. Talking about this track, it's a pitch where you have to work hard for your runs. Not an easy track to play those big shots early on. Genuine outside edge. No third man, 4 runs. It was a beautiful delivery. Angled across. Genuine nick. Wanted to hit it over the top. Moral victory there for the bowler, but they all count in the power play. You can only have 2 fielders out. They're still going at a good rate considering the conditions. 41 for 1. Nicely played this time. Just looking to steer it past that fielder, but doesn't quite find the placement. Especially when you come from other states like of Ajman. Pitch is quite flat. Recently concluded tournament, Emirates D50. There was a lot of spin on offer at the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Here, bowlers, especially the fast bowlers, they are in play big time. Beautifully done. Chipped away on the onside. Will look to come back for the second. So, moving from one state to the other. We are here in the capital of United Arab Emirates, here in Abu Dhabi, Tolerance Oval. It's a different challenge, especially these guys played a lot on those flat pitches, easy to hit through the line. Here you got to be able to really apply yourself. Junaid has worked hard for his 21 so far. Normally he goes slam bam from the get go, but right now he's worked hard, but he's beginning to free up now. None of those trademark flicks of Junaid Shamsuddin went straight to the fielder at square leg. Altrad losing Khalid Shah through injury was a bit of a setback, because we all know how dangerous he can be on his day. I wish that he recovers from that injury, takes part in this game. Now the wide delivery. Far too many extras. Just 4.4 overs. They've gone for quite a few. That was the replay, the last delivery. Clearly down the leg side and given as a wide. Vritya Irwin behind the stumps, very vocal, very agile. That was too close to play that cut shot. Perhaps he could have run it down to third man and take a single. This partnership is looking promising. Still a long way. They need to post a score of 160 on this track. Knocked him over with a beautiful delivery. He made it into a Yorker by stepping out. And another wicket here for ALS Superstars. Sameer strikes. Lovely delivery. He was looking to use his feet. Very, very clever bit of bowling from this wonderful young fast bowler Sameer. 45 for 2 after 5 overs. Another bowling change here. Short ball pulled away. Good bit of work at mid wicket. Aryan Laka. And that effort. Ali Nasir is into the attack. Tall bowler. Can really get the ball through. Can get that extra bounce as well. Ali Nasir. "46 for 2. They just lost that wicket in the previous over. Muhammad Alan also had a good tournament for Sharjah. The Emirates T20 down the leg side. Called as a wide. Beautiful place. Tolerance Oval. You got those football grounds right next to this oval. And you have Zayed Cricket Stadium, Abu Dhabi. What an iconic place that is. Hosted a lot of test matches. It's really a cricket hub here. And the atmosphere is just amazing. Nice, coolish evening, a comfortable one as well. Perfect weather for cricket as we are approaching winter time here in this part of the world. It's going to be a big season. Plenty of cricket coming through. Big shot. Gets beaten. Is looking to really go big. That's not the easiest surface. It's a fighting Junaid Shamsuddin knock in difficult conditions. That's what you want to see. He's such an explosive player. Couple of looseness from Zishan Nasir helped him to pick up a couple of boundaries. But he's not the fluent, and you can't really expect that fluent battings on this surface. It's tough pitch to bat on. There is that steep bounce as well. Lofted. And lofted for a maximum. One feels the umpire still wants to confirm. Junaid Shamsuddin, yes. That's the first maximum of the innings. Slightly full. It was that change of pace. And look at that for a shot. High elbow. That is just a great example how good a timer of the ball he is. Almost chipped it over long on for 6. 50 up here for Ultrad. They're going at good pace. Over 9.5 runs per over. Steered away. So technically speaking, they've lost 3 wickets. Why do I say that? If you're just tuning in, Khalid Shah hit on the wrist, retired hurt. He can come out to bat, but I'm not sure whether he has recovered well enough to be able to hold his bat and bat again. So they've lost 2 wickets. So basically, it's a big blow. Khalid Shah not available to bat. Forced to retire. 6 overs done. Maintaining good pace, Altrad, 55 for 2. Samir to continue full toss. Worked away, wide of long on. Little fumble there from Einstein, and they pick up a couple. He does have problems when it comes to overstepping time to time. Perhaps just going into that danger area. The umpire is quickly into his ear, telling him, get off that danger area, the protected area, they say. Can't allow bowlers to run into it. Got to get off. 32 of 21. Junaid Shamsu. Oh, nicely done. And that's a superb shot. The bottom man coming into play. Slightly too full for this surface is Samir. Just needs to hit that good length more often than not. That was too full. And Shamsu doesn't need many invitations when it comes to playing those attacking shots. Knocked him over. Wonderful comeback from Samir. He's got the big man. And he's gone full and straight. Maybe that change of pace, that off-cutter, deceived Shamsu. He was through the shot a little early. That's a big wicket. Samir strikes 61 for 3. Shamsu goes for well-made 36. Just a false start on that occasion. 3 wickets for ALS Superstar. They've done really well to keep on picking up wickets. Dangerous. Shamsu got rid of him. That's another good delivery. Attacking the stumps. Sudhakar new to the crease. He's got to be looking to play as straight as possible here. Samir he's a real wicket taker. Might bowl an odd loose delivery here and there, but he's a real wicket taker. Someone who can give you 2-3 wickets in quick succession. Lovely outswinger. That ball just sticking a bit in this surface. That is a real challenge, especially in a T20 game, for the batters to not only cope up with that and then able to get the timing right to execute those strokes. It's hard work here. Played away on the offside. Another dot ball. 6 runs and a wicket. 7 done. 61 for 3. Ali Nasir continuing. Bowling a wonderful length here. He's a tall bowler. It's difficult to get forward to him. Especially when he bowls that fuller length. A lot of batters, they'll be just content to wait on the back foot because of his height. Smooth run up. Looking to play a big shot there. Alan gets beaten. It won't be an easy surface to really play those big shots. You got to graft, you got to work hard and try to put the bad delivery or the loose delivery for that matter into the gap for 4 or a maximum. If you get something in your arc, rest, you got to look to rotate, strike, be busy at the crease. Another good delivery, nipping back off the seam. He's getting seam movement and he's getting that steep bounce. Good signs here from Ali Nasir. Good signs for ALS as well. Ultrad CC 63 for 3. That current rate is dropping below 9. They were almost going at 10 runs per over a couple of overs ago, but it's a good pullback from the bowlers of ALS. Again, hitting the bat hard. Making it tough for Alan Sudhakar. Both new to the crease. A lot of work to be done from these two. As a middle order batter, it's a tricky situation. You can't really straight away go after the bowling and lose another wicket. Just need to rebuild. Just keep working the ball into the gaps. Strike rotation is so important, especially in challenging conditions when things are tough to find boundaries. Bowlers are on top. That's where you need to just occupy the crease, nudge it around, play it with soft hands. Know your weaker links in the field. Who has the strongest arm? All these sort of calculations needs to be taken into account. Looking to play that big shot. Survived that close shave. Sudhakar was wonderfully bowled. 8 overs done, 64 for 3. Uday Suri into the attack. Another fine young cricketer. Can bat as well. Suri brothers. They're all class. Some wonderful talent. Tanish Suri already played at the highest level. They've got a big future ahead of them. That's much better from the right-hander Alan. Working the ball into the gaps. You got to remain busy. 6-7 runs per over with an odd boundary here and there. I think that should be the goal. He's just making sure with their behind the stumps that he gets his field right. Oh, beautifully bowled. He was playing outside the line. He was in two minds there. Sudhagar eventually gets beaten on the inside. So close to the off stump as well. The runs have just dried up in the last few overs. Couple of runs here for Sudhagar. 67 for 3. They got to make sure that they don't get themselves into a bit of a shell. Yes, you want to occupy the crease, but at the same time you want to go at a very good pace. And that was almost a wide, and he's chased it. Last ball of the 9th over. He goes big. Man coming around over his head for 6. So a much needed blow here from Sudhagar to end the 9th over. Calculated risk. There was mid wicket in play, but it carries for 6. 73 for 3 after 9. Excellent start here from Aryan Lakra. Another one of those wonderful young talent you talk about. Also played at the highest level. He'll be looking to bounce back once again for the national side. Excellent all-round abilities. Powerful, solid striker of the ball. Bowls useful left arm spin. Good in the field. Cut away, but doesn't quite find the gap on the offside. It's a slow track, difficult to get enough pace off the surface to play square of the wicket. Those powerful shots, difficult to come by. Another good delivery there from Aryan Lakra, but this time they just scamper through for a single. Dressing room in the background, a bit quiet, a bit concerned at this stage. That's a wonderful shot. Top class placement from Alan. The moment Aryan just goes a little wide. It wasn't really a bad delivery, just a quality shot. And then to be able to find the gap between the two. Superb work. Pushed away and pushed away for another single. So at halfway stage, 10 overs done, 80 for 3. Suri to continue. They will look to target him. Square of the wicket. Especially if he gives the ball air, both right-handers will look to go through the leg side. Interesting field. Now they have 3 fielders behind square on the offside. And that has encouraged him to bowl wide of off stump. Not short fine. So change of plan here from Suri. Let's see if it works for him. That'll be a wide. I don't quite agree with that plan, to be honest, because it really forces you to bowl wide of off stump. It becomes predictable and you don't attack those stumps. Hence, you're not allowing yourself the chance of picking up a wicket. That's much better. Now that he's brought short fine in, there you go, immediately attack the stumps. Keeps the spinner in the game. Looks to paddle round the corner. Couple of runs. Good improvisation there from Sudagar. They'll be looking at a score of around 160 plus. This partnership holds the key for next 3-4 overs. You don't want to be losing a wicket. Nicely played. To the sweeper, cover on the offside. Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Just tuning in to this broadcast. It was ALS superstar won the toss, decided to bowl first. Ultraart CC 85 for 3. Big shout and the finger goes up. Suri strikes. Excellent glove work from Vritya Arvind behind the stumps. That's not an easy take. Quite a thick deflection there. And immediately the finger goes up. 4 down for 85 now. 85 for 4 after 11 overs. Big breakthrough from Udesh Suri. Getting rid of Alan. False start there. Not quite ready. Sudhakar pulls out in the last second. Well, good news is that Khalid Shah is back on the field and has come out to bat again. Just faced 3 deliveries. His second delivery, which he took on the wrist of Zishan Nasir, forced him to retire hurt, but he's back. Nicely played. Little bit of width. Aryan Lakra with a brilliant chase. That's superb work. Was a bit too wide as well. A bit too full from Nasir. You can afford to just bowl that back of a length on this surface, which has caused a lot of trouble for most batters. Outside edge, straight to third man. The moment you look to play those big shots, it offers a lot of chances because of the surface. I keep on saying that it's not an easy surface to hit through the line. There's a little bit of movement as well, and that's enough. It will be interesting to see Khalid Shah how he goes about it. Will he carry that pain and be able to bat normally, because he's an attacking player? And when you look to play those big shots, if you are carrying an injury in your wrist, it does hurt you. He goes for it and he gets a nick. Ali Nasir picks up a wicket. So Khalid Shah came out to bat despite that injury. Has not last long. That was his first delivery. Looking to advance down the pitch. An outside edge. Vritya does the rest. And immediately looks back at the keeper. He knows that he's got a feather. 5 down for 88. Altrad, and now they're in spot of bother. Down the leg side, Ali Nasir string on that occasion. Zishan Abid comes out to the crease at number 7. He's got the power game as well. He's more than capable batter. He's got to play well here. These are challenging conditions. A score of 150 should be a realistic aim for them from this situation. If you push too hard too early, you could get bowled out on this surface. Much better from Zishan. Played it in orthodox manner. Picks up a single. We saw what happened last night. 20 wickets fell for 184 runs. Karwan bowled out for 134 in reply. Volcano Sports Academy were bowled out for just 54. Extraordinary result in terms of batters failing to get those big scores. This is the same surface. There's enough in it. And we have seen this so far. No batter so far really getting on top of the bowling. It's been hard work. You need a little bit of luck as well to score runs on this surface. Worked away and straight to the field. Can you believe it? Another short ball. It was into the wicket again from Nasir. A slow bumper. Tennis ball bounce, and he was looking to help it over fine leg, and a simple chance at short fine taken. 6 down. Altrad in deep trouble now. Ninety for 6. Nasir picked up 2 wickets, and all of a sudden they find themselves in trouble here, on the verge of getting bowled out, because still 8 overs remaining. If they push too hard, Uday Suri flies one up in the air and it goes all the way. Zishan Abid with the maximum. It was loopy from Uday Suri, right up there in the slot. Beautifully played from Zishan. He's such a positive player, good striker of the ball. He's new to the crease, but you can't afford to err in length against this man. Again, cut away. Good running. Excellent stuff there from Muhammad. He just needs to hang in here alongside Zishan Abid. Their goal should be to bat 20 overs now. And if they do, they will get to 160 mark, which should be a good total on this surface, looking at the conditions. Oh, beautiful wrong one. Playing for the one which comes back in, but that was the other one, the wrong one from Uday Suri. Slip in place as well. Good delivery there from Uday Suri, just tempting him into that cover drive. They slip in place. Chipped down the ground over his head. Will just be a single. Good over this one for Altrad. So far, 8 runs coming of it. Again, worked away on the onside. 13 overs done, 99 for 6. They desperately need a partnership here, and these two need to stitch up that partnership for Altrad. I didn't see into his last over. Beautiful conditions. Lovely evening here. Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025 in full swing. We've witnessed some great cricket, and a lot is coming your way. 100 up for Altrad with that single of the first delivery. I think 160 is a realistic aim for them if they really have wickets in hand in the last 2-3 overs. Someone plays a cameo, you never quite know, but 160 should be the aim. Oh, beautifully bowled. And ALS superstars, they'll be looking to wrap things up. Under 140, another 30 to 40 runs, and if they can do that, that'll give them a very good chance in this game. Rishan Abid looked good so far. Nicely played. That's his role. Give the strike back to more accomplished batter. Zishan Abid was shown good intent, off to a quick start as well. And it does help when you get off to a bit of a quick start. It just eases the pressure. One for 6. Oh, outside edge. 4 runs. That's unlucky for the bowler. Toe end of the bat there from Zishan. Was looking to drive more through cover. That ball just capped a little low. That's a concern as well for the batters. Look at that delivery. It was streaky, but they all count. $105 for 6 with that boundary. Each run really holds significant importance in this clash. Good change of pace. It's been a very impressive spell from Ali Nasir. Tall right hand, fast bowler, 2 wickets. Could have had another one, especially the way he's bowled so far. Muhammad looking composed here. Nicely played. End of a very good bowling spell from Alinasi. 2 for 25 of 4 overs. 106 for 6 after 14. Up in the air on the offside. Will just be a single. With this into his last over as well. Jonathan Fiji just trying to get through the overs of spin out of the way. Odesh he's bowled well. He's also a wicket taker. Aryan Lakra in the slips. Oh, that is wonderful. Loose delivery outside leg stump. And beautifully played. Picked up that from that leg stump line. Slog swept it for 6. What a good shot from Muhammad. Massive hit as well. 10-yard over the boundary. That's a biggie. This Pal Odisuri has bowled couple of deliveries right up in the slot. One to Zishan and now one outside leg stump. Good comeback. That's where he needs to be. Got to be a lot more consistent. T20 cricket, one bad over can really ruin your day. And that is another biggie. What a stroke. That's great ball striking from this youngster. He's taken on Uday Suri and hit him with 2 sixes. That was the best of the lot. Picked up from off stump. Over long on. Wide-ish cow corner for 6. Excellent work by Vrit there behind the stumps. It was that quicker delivery spinning back in. Clearly the pressure is on Suri here. Has he got a little bit of bat on it? We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yeah, no bat involved. Buys. It was a tough one for Vrit there. It was pushed through quicker. Wide of off stump. Round the wicket. Single to finish. A productive over for Altrad. 123 for 6. Ajay Kumar is back into the attack. Was very impressive with the new ball. Starts off with a leg side-ish delivery. Leg bias is a signal from the umpire. Good little partnership developing between these two. Now, if they go around 10 runs per over from here onwards, that 174, somewhere over 170, which would be more than what they thought half an hour ago. It's all about partnerships. Good captaincy here from Jonathan Fiji, getting his strike bowler back into the attack before it's too late. Try and pick up this wicket here. Sliced away. Break this partnership, because both these batters have shown the ability to hit the ball out of the park. Dangerous signs when you done so well more than half of the innings. You don't want to spoil the party. With one good partnership towards the end, could really change the course of this game. Nicely played. Intelligent batting. .126 now for 6. Match number 10 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Live and exclusive from the Tolerance Oval. That's the beautiful background you can see. Dugout as well. World class facilities to play cricket. And a wonderful delivery, nicely played at the end from Zishan. Oh, inside edge pass, leg stump. Unlucky for Ajay Kumar, but they all count. It was beautifully bowled. Big inside edge. Wonderful delivery. Swung in late as well. Got that big inside edge. Pass leg stump for 4. Excellent partnership. A dot ball to finish the 16th. 131 for 6. Pace back from both ends. Zishan Nasir was little off target in the first spell. He's got a very important job here to clean up this lower half of this batting lineup. Can he do that? Zishan Abid, 18 of 10. Offside, off stump, and the finger goes up straight away. Zishan Nasir strikes and got rid of a dangerous looking Zishan Abid. This is the replay. That front foot not really going to the pitch of the ball, and a genuine nick. Brilliant captaincy from Jonathan Fiji. Got the breakthrough, 7 down for 131. Really charging in here. Rizwan on strike. First delivery wrapped on the pads. Big shout, and the umpire says no. It was slipping down the leg side. Excellent call from the umpire Rizwan Shah. This will tell us clearly missing leg stump. Always a fair indication. If you look at the wicketkeeper as well, he was moving down the leg side. All these little details the umpire taking into account here. Top edge, and it falls in no man's land again, generating extra pace. Zishan Nasir, he's a difficult bowler to handle, especially on pitches where the ball tends to hold up in the surface. The odd ball was phased through. It becomes awkward. Rizwan can bat, but can he survive against this pace? He's really late on that one. No bat involved this time. Clearly you can see he's not really coming onto that front foot. He's got a very good Yorker. Can he slip one in while Rizwan is new at the crease? Try and hit the stumps. Pacey delivery again. Goes short, and just Rizwan was really late on it. .133 for 7 in match number 10 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Ultrad looking to bat the remaining overs. Nicely done from Rizwan. He gets off the mark. 134 for 7 after 17. Excellent over from Zishan Nasir comes to an end. 134 for 7. Ajay Kumar to continue. Oh, excellent change of pace. That's great deception from the left armer. He's looking to get back to his run up quickly because they are behind as far as overrate is concerned. So you don't want to be penalized at the back end with that extra fielder in the ring. He's trying to get through those overs quickly. Another fine delivery. And he's sprinting back to his mark. Once again, this track has offered something for the fast bowlers. Nicely done here from Rizwan, just angling the bat and running it down to third man for a single. $15 more legal deliveries remaining in the innings, and they'll be targeting another 25 if they can. At one stage, 175 looked pretty much on the cards, but dismissal of Zishan Abid put them on the back foot. This is miscued in the air, and it falls between those two fielders, and they come back for a couple as well. This is going to be overthrows as well. Not good work, really sloppy. The back foot point fielder, I think it was Jonathan, who had Zishan Nasir in the covers. That ball falls in no man's land. No real backing up as well. Overthrow. Plenty of drama. That previous delivery. Again, nicely done. Would like to get it a bit more finer. There is one. Nevertheless, he picks up a single. Once again, very economical spell coming in from Ajay Kumar. 1 for 26 of 3.5 overs. He's such a reliable bowler to have in your side. Same time, he's someone who can attack and pick up wickets, but he's economical as well. He does provide you that control as a captain. Last ball of his spell. And it's a good one. Chance at the bowler's end, direct hit, but I think he's made it. And that ricochet will allow them an extra run. 18 done. 141 for 7. Into the last 2 overs of the innings for Ultraart. 1 for 7. Zishan Nasir steaming in. Very good delivery. Cramped him for room. He was looking to play that up and over. Looking to play that over the keeper's head. Bit of a ramp shot. Difficult bowler to execute that because he keeps on coming back into you as a right-hander. You always feel that you get cramped for space. Look at that. This is exciting stuff from Zishan, making life difficult for Rizwan. 3 of 10. Why not move across to off stump and look to ramp it over a short fine head instead of going the other way around. That was a pretty much a hike across the line from Rizwan. He's feeling the pressure. At this stage of the innings, every dot ball holds significant importance. Brilliant stuff coming in from Nasir. In his second spell, he's been exemplary. It's gone up in the air, and a simple chance accepted by Aryan Lakra. So, a tough stay at the crease for Rizwan comes to an end. He's gone for 3 of 12. As we look at the replay, it was a sharp delivery, cramped him for room. He had no idea whatsoever. Simple chance for Aryan Lakra. 8 down for 141. Zishan has picked up another wicket. That brings new batter out to the middle. What a good delivery. Pace and bounce. What a terrific over this one. 4 dots and a wicket. Mohammed, he's been capped at the non-striker's end, which is just about perfect for ALS. Sliced away. A vital boundary to end the over. A much needed one as well. Going for that Yorker. And it's been sliced away for 4. 145 for 8 after 19. Good change of pace there from Samir. He's also been impressive, picking up 2 important wickets, and especially the wicket of Junaid Shamsuddin, who was a beautiful disguised slow delivery, which was so important at that stage. He was the only batter who looked really good. This contributions coming from Zishan, and Mohammed is still out there. Another change of pace. It's all about utilizing the surface, and this kind of length on this surface is just about perfect. A lot of bowlers in favorable conditions. If you get it wrong, you don't use the surface, it goes against you. For instance, at times this surface, couple of deliveries were right pitched up, and it's easy pickings for the batters. But Samir has hit that good length area more often than not. That's another good delivery, cramped him for room. Aryan Lakra with a wonderful throw, good anticipation, getting to the ball quickly. Three more deliveries. Can they get a couple of boundaries here? 146. Big shout as well from Vidya. And a throw at the bowler's end. Well, buys is the signal, so nothing off the bat. Vidya went up for the peel. Samir was not interested at all. It's a top edge. And it's gone straight up. Vidya takes the catch. Another wicket for Samir. That's the end of good contribution from Mohammed comes to an end. Short ball, well directed at off stump. He was looking to play it on the onside. Top edge, and the wicketkeeper does the rest. 9 down for 147 with one delivery remaining in the innings. Last ball of the innings, 147 for 9. Full toss, missed. Chance at the bowler's end. Well, they does make it through for that single. So it's just buys to finish off. 148 for 9 after 20 overs. It's a decent score on this track, considering the movement and a little bit of variable bounce. And that's the batting card. Khalid Shah gone for 136 for Junaid Shamsu. He looked really good. Jajan dismissed early, so was Surjit as well. Contributions in that middle order from Alan, Sudagar, but not enough firepower towards the end. Zishan Abid played well for his 18. 27 for Mohammad Rizwan. Really looked at sea against high-class pace. 22 extras. That's a bit of a concern for ALS superstars, but overall they've done a good job. 148 for 9 after 20 overs. As far as the bowling is concerned, 2 wickets there for Zishan Nasir, 1 for Ajay Kumar. Samir 3 for 16, very impressive. Ali Nasir also chipped in with a couple of wickets. Uday Suri picked up a wicket as well. ALS Superstars, they need 149 in 20 overs. We will be back with live action when play resumes for that run chase. Welcome back for the run chase. And that's a boundary to start off. Slightly wider of off stump. And carved away there from Vritya. He's such a good talent, Vritya. Very experienced, played at the highest level. He's been in phenomenal form of late. Great run in the Amnesty 20 recently concluded, so he's knocking the door hard for a comeback for the national side. He started off with the boundary here. Ali Asnan, a good young bowler. This is going to be his test. Oh, what a shot! What a response from Virtya down the pitch. Drill through the offside, pass mid off. It's a terrific stuff. Tanisuri and Vritya Arvind at the top of the order for ALS Superstar. 2 boundaries so far. Nothing wrong with that delivery. Just a wonderful crafted stroke. A lot of skill from this young man. Oh, he's gone up in the air and just short of that fielder. Vritya almost picked out the man. Nine for none here. They're going to have to pick up early wickets, and especially these two really hold the key. Tanisuri, fine young player as well at the top of the order. Oh, nice stylish drive. Finds the gap as well. Chase on. And this one does well. Couple of runs. So a confident start for both the batters now. Two boundaries for Vritya and now Tanisuri. Nice push through the offside. Excellent stuff. Stylishly played on the offside. End of the first over, 11 for none. S- 11 for none after the opening over of Ali Asnan. Vritya looking in very good form. He's been in great form. Rashid with a brand new ball from the other end. Left armour. Can he get some swing? Can he get this man? Vritya. That's a good delivery. He's very keen to use his feet. Always looking to put the bowlers off their target. That's the whole idea of using the feet. Nicely played in a quick single. And that's very good running between the wickets and very good understanding between to young players. That's a very important feature of batting, especially on tricky surfaces, to be able to get off strike of good deliveries. It really releases a lot of pressure off from you, and it frustrates the bowlers. Very good delivery. Pushed it across him. Saw him coming and he just took it away from the right hand. A good delivery. With there, he won't really allow the bowlers to settle into a groove. He will keep on coming at them. This time he nudges one straight to mid wicket, and how sharp he is between the wickets. Excellent bit of running. Once again, a quick single taken. Good work. Tanitsuri back on strike. Nicely played, offering the full face of the bat there. Just looking to play as straight as possible early on. That is just about perfect from an opening batter's point of view. Excellent delivery from Rishi to finish. 2 gone, 14 for none. Interesting choice here. Ali Hasnain taken off, and they've gone in with Junaid Shamsu here in the third over. Perhaps just going for experience at this stage. May not be a bad move. Lovely, lovely little outswinger first up. Beautifully bowled from Junaid Shamsu, taking the ball away from Rithya. Almost got his man. That lovely away movement. This time he follows him with a wonderful Yorker. They need early wickets. Yes, it's a defendable score on this pitch, but you do feel they need wickets. Especially this man. Carved away for 4 on the offside. Little bit of room there. Have a look at Rithya. He just manages to open the face. That's where he's so good. Exactly knows where the gaps are. Steered away again. This is classy. Rithya Irvin is dealing in boundaries here. Nicely done again. It was that wide-ish delivery. Offside, off stump. Length was full. Again, opening the face there. Watches the ball very closely. That's top class. Rithya is a very, very special player to watch. Now he goes on the onside. Not quite timing it, but will come back for a couple. So he's really making it difficult for the bowlers of Ultraart CC. So good the way he moves deep into the crease. It's a wide delivery as well. So Junaid Shamsu has gone for 11 so far. 25 for none. It's a very good start on this surface. Again, goes across his crease, plays it for the full face of the bat. 3 done, 25 for none. Rashid will continue. He was impressive in his first over, provided that control, being a left arm bowler as well, is a bit of an advantage against the right handers. You got that angle, natural angle goes across the right handers, and the odd ball swinging back down the line. That is the angle which troubles most right handers. He's not the quickest, but he's keeping the pressure on. That's improvisation. Not quite carrying to that man. Was looking to ramp it around the corner. Good change of pace there from Rashid. That's clever stuff. $27 for none. They'll be looking for a breakthrough. ALS looking good. The openers have provided a very good stand, especially Irvin is looking so good. Tanisuri will bat in that conventional manner, picks up a single. All a smooth sailing for so far for ALS superstars. .121 more required. 16.3 overs. That required rate is very much in control. Nice drive. Good work at extra cover. He's a beautiful timer of the ball right there. Really is a wonderful, wonderful timer of the ball. That'll be a wide offside off stump. Just trying to push it across him. That process loses his control. Need wickets. That's the way to win games here. You've got to keep on picking up wickets. Leg side-ish. Wasn't able to really utilize that opportunity. Tanisuri. Leg bias is the signal. Anything on the legs, normally he's very, very good. Straight away on the offside will be another single. This partnership is going steady. 32 for none after 4. Nice use of the feet. That is something he does really well, and he does with great amount of control. And there you see, takes it on the full, pushes the bowler off, creams it through the offside for 4. And not allowing Junaid Shamsu to settle into that good length area. Well, he's got an inside edge. Junaid Shamsu has done the trick here. Again, looking to advance. Big inside edge back onto the stumps. Just when I was saying that was the previous delivery where he got 4, the next delivery got a big inside edge. And onto the pegs. Big breakthrough. 31 for the loss of 1 wicket now. ALS lost that important wicket now. Rithya Irvin goes back for 28. Finally, a breakthrough for Ultraart CC. Much needed one that brings the captain Jonathan Fiji out at number 3. Wonderful delivery here, attacking the stumps. That's what you associate with Jonathan. You'll always remain busy, quick, running between the wickets. Someone who likes to rotate strike. These two need to take responsibility here. One wicket can bring 2, and all of a sudden then momentum shifts. You don't want to be losing wickets here. Just a couple of nice partnerships. One solid partnership of 70-80 should be good enough to take them over the line. That's a lovely outswinger. Beautifully bowled. Genuine away movement from Junaid Shamsuddin. He's got the knack of picking up wickets. He's picked up a big wicket of Vrithya, who was looking so good. Nicely played. There's protection on the offside for Suri. He's bowling to his field here. That's the thing I like about Shamsu. He's a great competitor and he's always looking to come up with answers, especially when things are not quite going your way in your team's wishes. He's someone who delivers when the chips are down. Nicely punched on the offside. Excellent over. An important breakthrough for them. 5 done. 38 for 1. $38 for 1. It's going to be time for some spin, some mystery spin of Mohammad Rizwan Saber. Quickish through the air, bowls more carom balls than those conventional off spinners, but he's pretty tidy. Let's see if he can get some purchase of this track. Nicely played to the sweeper on the offside. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs of field restrictions, so you've got to be very, very accurate as a spinner. For that matter, any bowler in the power play in the modern day game is one does this job quite regularly. I've seen him take the new ball. He's accustomed to this kind of field and this kind of situation. Jonathan Fiji will remain busy at the crease. He will keep on looking to accumulate those singles. That's the right plan. If a bad ball comes along, he will try and put it away. Nicely stroked away from Tanisuri down the ground. He was looking to hit that more towards cow corner, but eventually goes straight. First sign of aggression here from Suri. That was nicely played. clipped away. That's intelligent bit of batting from Tanisuri. That's all they need. They need a calm head in the middle. Nicely played on the offside for another single. Jonathan Fiji. He's looked good here at the crease. Left hand, right hand combination as well. Nicely struck. It's going to be another boundary. Beautifully played from Tanisuri. Going down the ground, that will bring up the half century as well. 50 for 1. ALS after 6 overs. Ali Hasnan back into the attack. His first over went for 11. Rita took him on. This is his opportunity to bounce back. That's a good ball from Ali Hasnan. Bowling a full length here. He's got a good action. One of the most hard-working young cricketers going around. A lot of passion. That's what is required to play at the highest level. Oh, what a shot. That was stunning cover drive, and he didn't bother to move. A genuine half volley from Hasnan, but put away in style from Jonathan Fiji. Lovely. Elegant player, Jonathan. Full of confidence. And that's a beautiful sight as well. Hands off to the cameraman for capturing that. Beautiful view. Nudged away again. Looking to be busy. And that is one way of playing on this surface, where you consistently not allowing bowlers to really settle into their groove. Rita has done that, although he's back in the pavilion, but he is really given a cue to the rest of the batting order how to bat on this surface. Nicely steered away from Tanisuri. Nudging the ball to third man. These two are going along very, very nicely. $56 for 1 after 6.4 overs. Hasnan slightly expensive. really charging in for looking for a breakthrough. That's a perfect delivery. Angled across, and Fiji knows that he really made an error on that occasion. Chasing a wide one. Those are the rituals. Most of the batters, they have their routine. He walks up to square leg and reassess in his mind what to do next. Concentrate hard. That's batting is all about. Forget about the previous delivery. Not just one on the onside. Looking to come back for the second. Will just be a single to conclude. 7 done. It's 57 for 1. $57 for 1 after 7 overs. Spin. Introduce. Oh, direct hit was required. A desperate dive as well. They will give that odd opportunity in running between the wickets. These two, they're very, very keen. An overthrow finds them another single. So they're very, very keen to run those quick singles. That's where, as a fielding unit, you got to be on your toes. And you got to be sharp and anticipate every single ball to come to you as a fielder, especially in the ring, and then have the presence of mind to throw yourself around, have that dedication, have that commitment, try and get a run out for your side. Clever batting. Again, running hard this time. Just settle for a single. These two will put a lot of pressure on those outfielders as well. Both like to play that brand of cricket where they like to work the ball into the gaps. And convert one into twos and twos into threes. Left and right hand combination as well. It does put that extra bit of pressure on the fielding side, especially on the bowlers. That was interesting. That was the attempted leg spinner. Tanisuri plays that one on the offside. Was looking to play that back cut, find the gap, but not quite on that occasion. That'll be a wide offside off stump. He needs to attack those stumps here. They'll need to pick up wickets. At the moment, they're just trying to squeeze these two. That is a really loose delivery. Not able to really take advantage. Tanisuri comes back for the second. It was a bit of a long hop. Full toss, driven straight to the fielder once again. Tanisuri will be a little disappointed with himself. He had the opportunity to take a boundary of that one. There was 4 written all over it. Just finds the man deep on the offside. Still, it's a decent over for them. They're keeping the scoreboard ticking over. That's a good delivery to finish. 8 gone, 64 for 1. Rizwan to continue. Nicely played, stylishly played on the offside from Suri. If you're just joining in, Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025 game number 10, Altrad CC 149, 48 for 9 20 overs as Tanish Suri gets a boundary in the run chase. ALS Superstars 68 for 1 with that boundary improvisation. He does play that shot well. Walks across the crease and finds the placement behind square. Intelligent stuff from Tanish. Moves to 24 of 20. He's taken a bit of time. I think at this rate he'll definitely look to cut loose as his innings progresses. He can afford to perhaps go at the same rate if he wants, because they are not chasing a huge total. 80 required, under 7 runs per over. It's all about be there at the crease. And couple of big overs can really give you that momentum. Clipped away. Again, they got 6 of the first 4 deliveries. That's all they need. 6, 7, 8 runs per over. Have wickets in hand. And Altrad CC, well, they need wickets. Not only one, they need a couple of them quickly now. Lofted. And lofted beautifully from Tanish Suri. And it's gone all the way as well for 6. What a magnificent strike from this youngster. Held his paws. Great balance at the crease. He's a beautiful player to watch, Tanish Suri. He's got all the shots in the book. Again, leg side dish from Rizwan. Clipped away for a couple. This is all too easy at the moment from ALS. 9 done, 78 for 1. 78 for 1 after 9 overs. Ultrad CC, they need to strike and strike quickly. Round the wicket. That's beautifully bowled. It's a huge shout as well. And the umpire says no. No bat involved. Zishan Abid behind the stumps was very, very confident. Let's have a look. That bat maybe just brushed the turf as well. That's nicely bowled. That's the area. They need to bowl a couple of tight overs to force an error here. Played square of the wicket on the offside. They're just cruising this partnership. They need to pick up wickets. So just throw the cat amongst the pigeons in that middle order. Try to make some inroads. Oh, found the gap. He's a beautiful timer of the ball. And this is the manner in which he can hurt you. Pure placement in timing, Tanesuri. And he won't give you too many chances. That was beautifully played. Waited and got the placement. $83 for 1. Again, lovely footwork. This is Tanesuri vintage. Back-to-back boundaries. Putting the spinner under pressure. Lovely footwork. Little press forward, then rocks back. And then delays that cut shot to find the placement. This is top quality batting from Tanesuri. After a slow start, he is surely making up for that slow start. Now 41 of 25. This time goes towards long on for a single. Again 10 of the over. 10 overs done at halfway stage. 88 for 1. Junaid Shamsu back into the attack has created a chance and I think it's been put down. Did that carry? We'll have to wait and see. Not quite carrying. For a moment, they thought they had a chance. Nicely played. Using the angle and working the ball. That's something he does really well, Tanesuri. Orthodox player. Solid technique. So is Jonathan as well. "16 more requires." Almost run a ball. Played square of the wicket. Straight to the sweeper. Only wicket to fall was right there. Inside edge, back onto the stumps. Junaid Shamsu was the one who made that breakthrough. That's our director there. And he's picked out the man. Once again, it's Junaid Shamsu who gets the breakthrough. He's got that golden arm. Wasn't a great delivery, but a great result for Ultraart CC. Tanesuri looking so good. Goes for 43 of 29 deliveries, 90 for 2. Ninety for 2, a much needed breakthrough. That brings Prithvi out to the center, number 4. The young, fine young batter. That'll be a wide outside leg stump. Junaid Shamsu going for that fuller length. Didn't quite get it right to the new batter Prithvi. But he's got 2 wickets. This is the last roll of the dice for Ultrad CC here. If they can pick up back-to-back wickets. Played with an open face. Gets it to third man. Gets off the mark. When it gets to that sort of situation where opposition just need run a ball, I think it is a case of bringing at least an extra man in the ring, if not 2, and try and stop those singles. If the batters are good enough, if they hit you over the top, that's all fine. That's a very good change of pace from Junaid Shamsuddin. Successful over comes to an end. 11 done, 92 for 2. 92 for 2 after 11 overs. Another 57 required of the last 9 overs. Oh, good delivery. That hits him on the helmet, and I think they will go through the protocols here. Prithvi a little bit late on it, and one just skid through. He's got a smile on his face, which is just about perfect. Well, there's a little bit of concern shown by Zishan. Junaid, good to see that. Well, the medical attention will be provided to him as we take a little break. He wasn't quite a bit of a top edge. So back-to-back wickets. Suri now got a bit straight to mid wicket. That's the end of Prithvi. Current strikes 3 down for 92. Two for 3. Two quick wickets. That brings Aryan Lakra in at number 5. Fine all-round cricketer Aryan Lakra, but he's got to finish the job for ALS here. He's got enough time on his hands to build his innings as well. Poor delivery. Not able to make that adjustment to the left-hander, string down the leg side current. There could be a twist in the tail if they can to pick up Jonathan. Well set. Two new batters. We have seen in this game. It's a funny old game. Anything can happen. He goes for it just short of the active. One thing. Great. runs so far. That'll be a wide as well. Round the wicket. Junaid Shamsu trying a different angle. (109 for 340) more required. Just 5.5 runs per over. Straight to extra cover. He was looking to play Jonathan Fiji. He's got responsibility here. It may look a simple run chase, but I tell you what, this is a game of glorious uncertainties. And in the past, we have seen collapses. So many games will turn on its head through the history. So you got to be careful. Once you get in on this pitch, you got to finish the job. Ansh Tandon is the new batter. Pitching outside leg stump will be leg buys, I reckon. Yeah. All they need to just occupy the crease, bat normally, bat intelligently, and that's about it. Anish Tandon. Brilliant form. Last 6 months particularly. He was really play to watch in the recently concluded Emirates 20 for Ajmani was magnificent. So he's found some very good form, different sort of role, batting at number 6. Normally these days he bats right up at the top of the order. He's so good in that area. Clips one to fine leg for a single. So a little bit of hope here for Altrad with those 3 wickets in the last few overs. Just kept that pressure. 38 of 6.3 overs. That's the problem. In the first half, they have given far too many easy runs. Down the leg side, wait for the umpire signal. Is 4 leg buys. They all count at this stage for ALS. They don't mind how they come, as long as they come. Slightly offline there, Kiran. Started outside leg stump, brush the front pad and gone 5 for 4. Every run is so important. Still firmly favorites ALS, but you never quite know. Only way for Ultraart CC to win this game is to just bowl them out. If they bat anywhere near those 20 overs, they'll be home. Not for ALS. Pitched outside leg stump. Chance, and well, you can't afford to miss such opportunities. Direct hit and he was gone for all money. It's all happening. Lucky break there for the batter. 14 overs. Another wide offside off stump. That's been the problem here for Altrad CC. You can't afford to leak extras when you're defending a modest total. 149, we all thought would have been a competitive one, but you need to be a lot more disciplined with your line, with your length, especially extras. Looks to force it off the back foot, doesn't beat mid off. Jonathan Figgy, he's worked hard for his 17. It's not the easiest surface, and he's looking to break free here. This time he pulls and pulls nicely. A little fumble in the deep will allow him to come back for the second. Early Snan there. You've got to be a little bit more sharper than that to stop that second run. Again, square of the wicket on the offside from Jonathan Fiji. Could have delayed that shot of fraction to go behind square, which would have fetched him a boundary. Easier said than done. Aish Chandan, you can't afford to give room to him. He's a magnificent square cutter of the ball. Loves room. He also loves to take on the short ball. Nicely struck. Firmly played down the ground. Oh, Elias Nan, what have you done? Not quite bending down in time. And a boundary to Aish Chandan. That was beautifully played though. He was in two minds whether to make that slide and stop that one or just trying to grab the ball. On neither accounts he was successful. Inside edge. Zishan Abid couldn't stop that single. So they're inching closer here. There's the urgency, particularly from Einstein, looking to get on with it. And it's not a bad move at all. Another short ball. Good work on the offside. That's brilliant fielding. End of 15 overs, 125 for 4. Round the wicket, Einstein play that forcing shot well off the back foot. .126 for 4. Apologies for a technical glitch. The voice was not available, but we are back. Nice shot there from Jonathan Fiji. He's a strong puller of the ball. Now they're just running away with the show. Just 19 more required. 130 for 4. It's been a very good performance from ALS. Nicely played. No run on that occasion. Two left-handers in the middle. Things are looking pretty much in control for ALS. 19 required. They'll be looking to finish it off well. Full toss. Not able to find the gap on the offside. And it's going to be overthrows. Nice sloppy cricket from Ultraart CC. 132. Last ball of the 16th. Picked up in style from the skipper. Lovely shot to end the over. 136 for 4. After 16 overs, they required 13 of the last 4. .137 now with that wide. Ashtandan rocks back, hits it hard, straight to long on. Again, lovely footwork from Fiji. He's worked hard, and that's what you want your batters to do in difficult conditions. He's made sure that he hangs in. Nicely played. Straight to the sweeper. Now this is just pretty much formalities now. Ten required. Ashtandan eyeing a boundary here, one feels. He goes for that big slog. Inside edge there. Couple of big hits. 140 for 4. Oh, inside edge. It's not the easiest surface to really hit through the line. Decent over from the off spinner. Lovely use of the feet. Along the carpet, straight to mid off. Single to finish. 17 done, 141 for 4. That's a very good delivery from Sudagar. First up, he's got a smile on his face. He enjoys his cricket, Sudagar. Jonathan on 32 of 37. Needed to anchor this innings. Sliced away on the offside. Ultraart CC, well, perhaps they will feel like they were 20 runs short. The other way of looking at it, they've not picked up wickets with the new ball. Had they got them 3 down for 50 odd, well, this would have been a different ball game. It was that half tracker, not quite latching onto that one. Ashton. 6 required. Can Jonathan Fiji launches one out of the park? He goes for it. This could be the end of the game. Yes, the skipper finishes off in style. A magnificent strike over long on for 6. Is ALS superstar who have come through this game with a 6-wicket victory. A convincing performance coming in from ALS superstar, well led by Jonathan Fiji with an unbeaten knock. Handshakes all round. Ultraart CC, they had their moments. At one stage they looked like scoring 170 odd, then fell short to 148 for 9 in 20 overs. Then not quite really able to make inroads into that batting lineup. That's the batting card. Vritya looked really good. 28 of 18, 43 for Tanisuri, and a solid knock from Jonathan Figi. 39 of 39. A failure for Prithvi Madhu. Aryan Lakra made 14, 10 unbeaten for Aish Tandon. 14 extras as well. 149 for 4 in just 17.4 overs. A comfortable victory by 6 wickets. That's the bowling card. It was all rest on the shoulders of Junaid Shamsu with 3 for 34. The rest they have struggled. And Kiran also picking up wicket 1 for 17, but they needed more strikes at the top from the likes of Arun Rashid, who bowled with economy but not enough wickets, and Ali Usman was touch expensive. ALS superstar, they have won by 6 wickets. A wonderful victory, a clinical one as well. Well, that's the match summary of match number 10. 148 for 9 batting first. Altrad top scored by Shamsu 36. 3 wickets there for Sameer. 2 wickets each for Zishan Nasir, and Ali Nasir also picked up 2 wickets. Well, in reply, a comfortable chase. 149 for 4 in 17.4 overs. Tanis Suri was the top scorer with 43. Jonathan Fiji unbeaten 39. 3 wickets for Junaid Shamsu. Wasn't quite enough to restrict them. ALS won by 6 wickets. We will dive into a short little break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation. Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025, match number 10, where ALS Superstar, they have managed to win quite comfortably by 6 wickets. Alongside me is the honourable match referee, Mr. Javi Botha, and he's going to present the Player of the Match award for his brilliant bowling performance. 3 for 16 goes to Mohammad Sameer. Please step forward and collect your trophy from our match referee, Mr. Javi Botha. Absolutely superb bowling performance. Many congratulations. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो समीर. कैसा फील हो रहा है? इंजरी के बाद आए हैं और काफ़ी अच्छे रिदम में लग रहे हैं.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह ठीक माशाल्लाह. इंजरी के बाद आया हूँ, बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग हो रही है माशाल्लाह.
तो इसमें आप यकीनन तौर पे अपने मेंटोर को लाजमी मेंशन करना चाहेंगे, द वे ही इज़ हेल्प यू.
मेंटोर माय ब्रदर उस्ताद ज़हूर भाई, और ये मैच उनको मैं डेडिकेट करता हूँ ट्रॉफी.
बहुत अच्छे, इसी तरह रिदम रखिएगा. ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट.
थैंक यू.
That was Mohammad Sameer with his brilliant performance, man of the match. And that's it for now. We'll be back with more action to follow tomorrow.